do you think is the role of cell culture methods in replacing animal testing, and how important is reproducibility of those models?
Cell culture methods are hugely important in, I would say, probably the first line in moving away from animal use. There are many areas where scientists do already reduce, even if they cannot fully replace, areas of their research questions by using cell culture modelling, and so it's incredibly important. And reproducibility is critical to get valid scientific outcomes. One of the very substantial problems with animal research is the lack of reproducibility, the variability that means that results are just not useful. They don't show what we think that they'll show because there's so much variability. There are so many confounding factors to do, and cell culture work, in vitro assays, have the potential to remove that and be able to show much more clearly the answers to the questions that we're looking at.
As a manufacturer of enabling technology for cell culture-based products, what would you recommend us to do to accelerate the transition from in vivo to in vitro?
Well, firstly, I would say what you already do is fantastic. So thank you. I think that we need to be able to get products out into labs more easily. It needs to be easier for researchers to find suppliers for the appropriate cell culture models and equipment and things that they need, whereas at the moment it is quite challenging. There are lots of companies in similar spaces, and so I think there's work that can be done with third sector organisations like ourselves to help signpost scientists to companies like yourselves that are offering the tools that are needed to go forward. And of course, educating the public, being able to raise the debate, raise the questions on your social channels and whatever other platform you have. I think it's really important that these discussions about how we do science are very much in the public domain and not just in the ivory tower of academia or in the closed boardroom of companies.
Exactly what you said. That's what we try to accomplish with our cellQART Academy, by publishing best practices that scientists need, so they don't need to start at the very, very beginning, but already can connect to what other scientists accomplished with cell culture products. And the other part is sponsoring and being public at toxicity events is one of the biggest educational efforts we can make, sponsoring them as well. And as you said, making technology available, and do that in a high quality manner at affordable prices. This is our contribution to the transition in vivo to in vitro. Having now talked about all the great things you do and how we can support you, what can our viewers do to support Frame?
Visit us at www.frame.org.uk. There's a section on ways to help. Obviously, we are a charity, so we are funded entirely by donations from individuals and companies. So donating is a key way to support us, but also sharing our messages, following us on social media, engaging with us and asking your questions is really important as well.
So donate to Frame, be part of the journey. It will have a marvelous, great impact.